Hi and welcome to vlog number 10. Today we're going to have a chat about a real doozy. When we start making changes in our lives and when do not advise the significant people around us, their little inner child will go into what on earth is going on here, and trying to make things stay the same, because remember, that little wounded inner child wants everything to stay the same because it knows the outcome of all of those experiences, and that gives it a false illusion of feeling safe. So when I've gone to make changes in my world, I've informed the number one significant person in my world, which is my daughter. So I'll give you an example. After I ended one of those relationships that I attracted who wasn't emotionally available people, so he'd said to me, I don't like the way your daughter speaks to you. And I went, you're crazy, that's really weird. So once I'd moved out and I'd had a little bit of space myself, I actually heard the way she spoke to me one day, and I stopped her on the stairs and I said, I understand that I've allowed you to speak to me like that before, but I want to let you know I'm really working deeply on how I am in the world and how I allow people to treat me. So I just want to let you know that that behavior is just no longer acceptable. And she went, yeah, okay, Mum, that's cool, got it. A couple of days later, she did the whole snap thing again, and I pulled her up gently and reminded her of that conversation. I've only ever done it once since, once, and she's just cracked 40 years of age, and she was a teenager back then. So when we give them some context as to the changes we're making and how it might affect them in our relationship, it's so powerful. So it's a great heads up to continue harmony or create a deeper connection within your relationships that you have with, whether it's people at work, whether it's significant others, whether it's children. Families are huge for these kind of things, because, you know, when you think about it, most people, no judgment, but just really deep reflections and understanding, most people are on autopilot. And they're just blurting out stuff that is from yesterday, the day before, 6 months ago, 6 decades ago, or whatever. They're not actually present to really hear you. So frame it up, put that frame around it. Say, look, I've got something really important that I want to share with you, and I love you so much, and I'd really appreciate it if you could be really present for me. I don't need to hear any feedback that things that you think need fixing. I just need you to hold space and hear me so I can share with you what I'm doing that may have a flow-on effect to you. It gives them the ability to have adaptability to change, which, believe it or not, is really good. It's something that I hold very proudly as my middle name, because without change I would have continued on the trajectory that I was continuing. It was also almost like being in one of those, remember the old, this is for me showing my generation, those old flip pinball machines, and the huge big silver ball would come down and you had to knock it with the flippers and it just went randomly anywhere. That's what it's like if you're not emotionally regulated and really present in your life. It'll just like autopilot. Be present, reframe things when you're changing things in your world, and even have that conversation with your little inner self. And I'll go, okay, Lulu, it's okay. I'm making this change because it's the best decision to keep us safe, having fun, and doing what we love in the world. I hope that's really helpful. And again, if it is helpful or you find it of value, or you know somebody that might be of value to, please share it, pay it forward, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Ciao.